That was absolutely excellent. You and Joseph gave a very succinct, clear understanding of the challenges that we face and the process of what needs to be addressed to be able to get the attention of every country in this region to go after our adversaries. Today, we have 5 countries who have designated Hezbollah a terrorist organization. We have Argentina, we have Paraguay, we have Honduras, we have Colombia, we have Guatemala. We need the rest of the region to designate Hezbollah a terrorist organization. And we need every country to be in compliance with FATF, including Panama. And we hope still that President Cortez will come to join us and make his case for what Panama is going to do to be in compliance with FATF. Now, we had the great honor to hear from His Excellency Saad Mubarak Saad Al Jafali Al Naimi, the ambassador from Qatar in Panama. We're most pleased and honored to have you, sir. And let me say, Qatar has been a great asset to us, an advocate. Ambassador Mashal Al-Thani, the ambassador from Qatar to the United States, has been very supportive and wants this mission to continue. So I appreciate the interest that you have to address the illicit finance issues in this region and the tie that they have back to the Middle East. Mr. Ambassador, please join us.
Thank you, our friend, Congressman Bettinger, regarding the small words about Qatar. And ladies and gentlemen, and I'm honored here to be today to Parliamentary Intelligence Security Forum to speak before. Oh, okay, gracias. To speak before such visual audience, international security regarding from cyber security, committing terrorism, financing, or for which under the terminal reviews of the form have become international security and the urgent subject to final solution and to defend and protect it. I would like to take this opportunity to speak about our challenge of the international security in our region and facing in Qatar offered to address them. In the Middle East, long been many things to many people practitioned in the last several dictated and the scene project of the international invasions and the civil war, but in this also seen dramatic organizations, affiliations, and the development as well, admissions, ambitions, program to the economic of the civil, the social reform. All of you maybe you have familiar with Qatar, a small peninsula country in the Arabian Gulf. Qatar has the 3rd largest natural gas reservoirs in the world, and Qatar Petroleum is the world's top liquid natural gas producer, which expanded the hypercarbon industrial. However, we have also been building a diversified knowledge-based economic as per as in our national's Vision 2013. Qatar's location in the Middle East has made border security and special priorities. The adoption of a new technology and the novel vision of the illicit financing have made our collective national securities more favorable to the dispersion and the military forces. The nexus between the drug trafficking, international organization, crime, and the terrorism group have extended the reach, the new source of the terrorism financing. Since 2014, Qatar has passed a law increasing the government overseeing of the charities, regulations around fundraising, including through the social media. In 2018, expanded Qatari's anti-money laundering and the terrorism financing regulation framework. Regulations is investigations who commit act the terrorism and the joint terrorism groups. As a part of the ongoing committed terrorism and the terrorism financing, our nationality counter-terrorism communicated last 28 individuals on the terrorism list, including several Qatari individuals. Those are our actions, but it must straight for the anti and the international cooperations are credible that combating terrorism towards an achievement, stability, and the place of the region. I want to emphasize the importance of the religions, the multinationals, alliance like GCC countries and the Arab League, as well as United Nations, Interpol for the safe ground our people and our economic. Only by the effective and more the comprehensive information sharing and the exchange of the best will be able to ensure that our effort to combat the terrorism to a violent extremists are activated. We have worked and continue to work with the international coalition and organization toward the goal. Qatar is active by partnership and with USA lead global coalitions against ISIS and the host of most important military facilities of the Middle East, Al-Udeid Air Base, from the which strict against terrorism tragedies are the land share. As the Highness of Emir of State of Qatar in 2015, with interview with the Washington Post, he said, "Bullets and the bombs alone will not win the war on terror. Addressing the root causes in the terrorism will be required a deeper, long-term, and more strategic approach to the problem." Therefore, Qatar has a focused additions efforts, establish a program and individual that support youth, empowerment, the sport, health, grand equality, education, with the globe, the creative, a better future for our generations to become, and intending this program to create conditions organization will no longer be able to support populations. Lastly, the United States, as a leader of the free world, and Qatar value for the good relationship with the close partnership and the collaborations of the USA and the others global islands, we stand ready to cooperate more extensively on this global of the important mission of the OSCE Forum. Thank you so much.
Wonderful remarks. Thank you, sir.